Hey, what's up, guys? This is Coach Juan with Gracie Baja Jacksonville. So, for this lesson, we're gonna go ahead and look at 3 takedowns. I set them up in this way because I know if I'm going for one particular takedown, it's easy for my opponent to go ahead and defend that. So, I'm going through a little sequence that I created. Well, I'm not sure if I created, but it made sense based on his defense, I'm sorry, to the previous takedown. So I'm going from the Sotogari to inside leg trip to a single leg. Okay, these work very well with each other. So let's take a look at those. Okay, so first I'm gonna go ahead and reach and break this grip he has on my lapel. Pretty much if he has that grip, he can stop a lot of my takedowns. So every time someone will grip me the lapel, my first move is to break that grip. I'm not too worried about this grip on the sleeve over here. That's not gonna stop me from coming in. However, this one on my lapel will. Okay, and as I break that grip, I want you guys to notice I break and I stuff it down towards his hip. If I let go of this grip, Corey's just gonna come in and grab me once again in the lapel, and then I will have to re-break. Okay, so every time you break a grip, especially for a takedown or a guard pull, I would highly suggest you control that grip. Okay, so as we go through this, look, I step from my Sotogari. Make sure when you take your Sotogari, you step in deep, your chest is forward, it breaks his posture down. So as I'm bringing that right leg for the Sotogari, he's gonna step back. Very common reaction. I do it too. Okay, which leaves this spot over here in between his legs. So since my right leg is in there already, all I have to do is just fill in that hole, and then I go for my inside leg trip. Okay, and again, one of the things that he can do will be to step out of there, which he'll do so in a second. And then as he steps out, let's go back here for a second. So as Corey is stepping out, all his weight is over here, or most of it. Okay, and at first when I grab the single leg, I do want this leg to be as heavy as possible so he can't just take it out. Okay, so as I'm grabbing the leg, you can see how I position my forehead against his ribs, because now if I try to go ahead and lift that leg that I just grabbed, it's too heavy. So I'm gonna go ahead and push with my forehead to make sure his weight goes from his right side to his left side over here. So now I can go ahead and lift that leg. Okay, since I have a grip on the collar over here high, all I have to do is I'll pull down towards my right side in a spiral. Now check out how I land too. So as I'm pulling him down, I land and I kind of sprawl on him. Look how my hand went for a grip on his pants. I'm trying to kill his hip with my shoulder. Okay, and also I'm trying to kill, I didn't really do a great job at it, but usually I'll have my hips a little bit lower over here to make sure his knee won't be able to open, because then I'll deal with the open guard. Okay, so let's look at that from a different angle. I break the grip automatically. I start by breaking the grip. I go for my Sotogari, he steps out. I go for my inside leg trip. Let's slow-mo here. Okay, so let's go back. All the weight's over here on the right side, okay, on his right leg, I'm sorry. As I grab that, look how my forehead will go towards his rib or his belt line, so I can now push him away from me, so this right leg will become light once again. I pick him up. I'm gonna drag him to the screen a little bit, to the center of the screen, okay? Now, if you guys notice, I went from my head being on the inside to my head being on the outside. Why do I do that? Because one of the defenses he can do to me, push my head to the outside. Okay, he didn't do that, but I'm mimicking that. So as you get your head pushed to the outside, one way that you can finish that single leg is I let go of the lapel grip which my right hand had, and now I'm just gonna cup the back of his knee, and I'm gonna use my right shoulder to shock him down. Look, I grab, I block the leg, my shoulder is now resting on his thigh, and I shock him down, and I end up in a headquarters position. As soon as I end up to the headquarters position, I control that leg, I stuff it in between mine, and I open my right knee so he won't be able to get this De La Riva hook. Okay? Otherwise, if my knee is pointing at his face, he can get the angle. Worse, if my knee is pointing towards my left side, he can definitely get a De La Riva hook. So make sure this knee in between his legs is pointed towards the outside. And that's how we finish. Okay. Let's look at it from one more angle. Again, grip break, Osotogari, he defends, inside leg trip, he defends. I go for my single. Okay, this is my favorite finish from a single leg. So let's go back here. Okay, I'm going to pull Corey into me, and when I do that, he's forced to step this leg, which is his base leg, closer to me. Okay, other than that, his base will be off, he'll probably fall. So as I'm pulling him back, this leg will hop in way closer to me, to the point where I can release the single leg and grab both legs by the knee level. So let's watch that in slow-mo. I release and then I grab right by the knee level. Okay, I collapse his knees together, and all I have to do is just drive him down. He has literally no base. Look at his base, so narrow that it's easy to finish once you get there. Boom. And as soon as I get there, I kind of sprawl my hips. I hug his hips as tight as possible, and then I'm doing my best job to keep his knees next to each other. Okay, so that's just a different way that you can finish the single leg. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you liked it. Let me know if you think I can improve on something. Please like, comment, go ahead and subscribe. I'll be getting more content in, and yeah man, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you.